G'day, and welcome back to your daily dose of Karens, Kevins, and their no good idiotic public freakouts here on Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things with your host, me, the Australian idiot, and let's get into the clips. You have a weirdo on a bike?
I don't know.
This as far as you got there. Well, now you know there's no path this way. You gotta find this path, man. You got an e-bike.
Hun, you assume too much. I've been riding in this park for 2 years. I know every path.
Then why didn't you tell me there was no path this way?
Because I'm literally meditating.
That's all you
I
have
got
to
a
say.
kid at home.
That's
I got a
all you
husband
have
at
to say,
home.
please. I
I'm
need to
only just trying to take a minute.
Communication, the part that we fuck up.
I'm not
Just say,
obligated.
you know what?
I'm not obligated, sir.
What? You're not obligated?
I'm
to
not
communicate?
obligated.
Then
And here you come.
That's the thing, that if you would have been clear, I would have been gone. But you yap, say shit that you don't support.
I didn't yap.
You know?
I literally stayed silent, and
Yeah.
that's what made you
That's
mad.
what you're obligated.
That's what
That's
made
what
you
makes
mad.
Obligated.
That's what made
That's
you
what
mad.
Makes you obligated.
That's what
That
made you
have
mad.
That you have to say something. for
That's
the
what
person
made
to
you
go.
mad, that a woman didn't want to talk to you.
Woman nowadays doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man.
We don't want to talk to
All
you.
that doesn't matter nowadays.
You're literally circling me,
Yes.
talking shit.
Because you could have
Talking
avoided all
shit.
this. You could have
Talking
avoided
shit.
all this. You could have avoided all this. But you women don't realize that shit. Because they feel, oh, dude, I'm strong just like a man. Bullshit.
You're still circling me.
I'm obligated to. You see, you could have avoided all this. Simple. You know, but you know, I'm meditating. You could have said that from the beginning. You know, you could have said that from the beginning. Yeah? Oh, wow.
The whole
That's
time.
That's gonna make a difference.
The whole time. Keep circling me. No. Come back. You're obligated. You're obligated. You're obligated. Come back.
Let's go. E-bike,
Come
on.
back.
Come on.
Tell me more.
Come on, let's go. Let's go hit the canyon. Come on.
Come on.
Please don't get
Tell
close
me
to
more about how many kids you popped out.
I'm trying to avoid you, please. Please. You keep getting closer to me. Why?
Hun, oh, I have the video from the beginning.
Why?
That's not gonna work.
Why?
That's not gonna work the whole time.
Who's gonna come right now? Who's
The
gonna come right now?
whole
Who's gonna
time.
come right now?
The
Who's
whole
gonna
time.
come right now?
It's
Tell
not
me,
about
who's gonna
who's
come?
coming.
Who's gonna come right
It's
now?
not
Tell
about
me.
who's coming.
Tell me who's gonna come.
It's not about who's coming.
Oh yeah, circling around. Put him in jail.
It's not about the police.
Put him in jail.
It's not about the police.
Oh, okay.
That's not what this is for.
What is it for?
I don't call the police for shit.
Come on. You don't want to be my friend? See? Could have been long gone a long time ago.
But here you are. If you wanted to leave, you would have left. You don't want to leave.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna leave.
No. You don't want to. You don't want to. You came over here asking me about trails because you thought you were going to make a motherfucking friend today. You were not. I don't have male friends. I don't have random stranger male friends. As soon as I didn't give you the information you wanted, you got mad. You never wanted to leave. This is what you wanted. This is what the fuck you wanted. Now enjoy it. Enjoy it, because this is the only way.
You lied to me. I asked you. Do you know
I
that
lied to you,
Yes,
sir.
because
You
I
are a stranger. I will tell you any mother thing I want.
I will never understand the type of person this guy is, that when you don't get the response you want from a woman who you've met randomly in the woods, that instead of just moving on with your day and continue on with your life and not worrying too much about it, you do something along the lines of this.
I just have to ask, why do you think this is ever a good idea? Like, it genuinely is one of those things where not only do you come off as a massive creep, arsehole, etc., etc., etc. It's just one of those questions of, are you just that desperate? Is that what this is? Are you that desperate for attention from the other sex that this is what you have to do to get it? Because it just seems a bit ridiculous. Like, seriously. And now, because this person was recording themselves doing things there, and you just so happen to make this weird attempt to do whatever the hell you are doing here, this is now on the internet. Give it a little bit of time and someone's going to figure out who you are, and then this is going to become a problem in your life, potentially. It's just how the internet goes, especially considering these set of clips got, I think, somewhere in the neighborhood of 5 to 6 million views on TikTok. There's bound to be someone who knows who you are in amongst them now, and that's just what the consequences of these actions are. It legitimately leaves me to question, why? Is it simply just you're that desperate for attention, or what is it? Like, I don't get it. But to the men in the audience who are watching this is the perfect example of behavior you don't do. If you don't get the answer or response from a female out in public, don't do shit like this. Just move on with your day. It's not that hard. At least it shouldn't be. I'm not 100% sure how the story precisely goes with this one, but the basics of this is that these people here behind the camera are here to get some form of stuff done to their vehicle by the sound of things, and it's for something to do with their business. So they're trying to use their business credit card, but they find now that there's some form of bogus additional fees that have been placed upon the actual bill itself, and when they find that out, this business now suddenly refuses to take credit cards and will only accept any forms of cash, including transfers via Cash App.
Exactly. You tell me why you do that. I see, because you're mad at us already. You already have some kind of agreement.
I'm not mad. Do I look mad?
But you already have some kind of ill will towards us. And I'm not going to let that escalate further by taking a credit card transaction. If I take your cash, then that's it. I'm done with it. And you have a receipt. Any issues you have with the card, then you bring it back and then we go there.
Sir,
but I cannot take a credit card.
I would like to pay for my bill and leave. We need my truck. It's a work situation.
And this is also for me a work situation. I'm invested in your car. I have money invested in your vehicle.
The court's gonna say that I have liquidating damages because I'm here and keeping the truck here and having to go get an attorney and things of that nature.
I didn't pay for your parts through credit.
I don't know that.
Right, so whatever, exactly.
You accept credit card, so you have to accept it for all the people.
Unfortunately, I cannot. Unfortunately, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And then you're, like I said, you're a day late. I can tag along with 45
What do you mean a day
storage fee. Your vehicle was complete yesterday. You were supposed to come get it. You're here today. I could add on my 45-day storage fee, but I'm not.
What do you mean?
Right.
I only got called at 5 o'clock. That's after hours. No.
I'm actually closed at 5:30. And I waited, I said, I waited. He told me to wait for you.
That part don't matter. We're not worried about that part. We're here. Yeah, that part. Like, we don't want that.
Unfortunately, you could add your credit card on Cash App and then send us to Cash App.
No, you can't do that. Cash App is cash. Cash App is only cash. You can't add a credit card to Cash App.
If you can't pay me, it's fine. I'll wait another day.
I
Otherwise,
have a credit card.
$45 a day storage fee.
That is so sketch. I get it, some businesses will only take cash, but previously accepting credit cards and stuff like that, and then suddenly when this person figures out a little bit of things with how you run your business and how you might be scamming people, you choose to say, actually no, I won't take your credit card. That's just not what's happening today. You must pay in cash, or you can pay with the Cash App. That's also a thing you're allowed to do, and things on those lines. And it just continues to add on to go like, why? Like, buddy, you seem so suspicious. So suspicious, seeing as how desperately you're trying to make this transaction go through with either cash or Cash App. Both things that just won't be able to be returned if it turns out that you've scammed the crap out of them. But no, you still just choose to do it this way, which is really wild to me. My God.
Prior to this, the person behind the camera, who I would call the Karen in this case, as well as the worker here, which is also a bit of a troublemaker here, they were both in a bit of a fight and argument of some form. At some point it got a little bit physical with the person behind the camera throwing crap and using the door to attempt to hit the worker, and, well, the Karen eventually decides to start recording right as the worker throws a drink in her face, and, well, here's what happens now.
Yeah. Because she bumped me.
Let's go home. Where's your car?
It's over there.
Okay, you want this code to your car?
No. I want corporate's number. I want her fired. I literally just got a drink poured on me after I told you this shit was going to happen. After I told you this was going to happen.
I asked you to go home.
I did. She followed me outside. She followed me outside.
Hit the door.
What?
Are you f***ing kidding
Anisha.
me? Are you
Anisha.
kidding me?
Are
you
you
kidding me?
You're good.
What the f*** are you
Don't be
doing?
recording.
Are you kidding me?
Don't be f***ing recording me.
Don't be throwing a drink at
She
somebody.
bumped me with the f***ing door. You're her homie. Are you serious?
That's outside, man.
Oh, that's
So it makes it okay to
so
do
it's
this.
okay for her to bump me
I
with the
just
door,
want to
right?
tell you something. Unrecord this. Take this off.
No.
Listen to me. I've got two
You're
very-
recording yourself. I can still.
Well, both parties seem to be very much in the wrong here. It seems like this person just starts to try and pull a victim card the moment the drink was thrown at her, and yes, I do personally think in this situation that that worker just completely lost the plot. They snapped, which, I get it. We can't, at a certain point, everybody has a limit on the amount of shit they can have thrown at them before they snap personally. But as a fast food worker, as a retail worker of any sort, you've got to learn how to make that limit extremely high, because the moment you retaliate is the moment that that stuff can be used against you, and suddenly you might find yourself out of a job, you might find yourself potentially copping an assault charge, which might happen in this case here, considering she threw the drink at her when she was recording, and then goes to knock the phone right out of her hand when she's recording. So that's very unfortunate. And like, it's one of those things where it's just a tomfoolery all round. Everything's just a mess. The person behind the camera is a complete and utter asshole to cause this in the first place, and unfortunately the worker did not have the mental capacity to not snap at them for this entire mess. It's just unfortunate all round. Here we have someone trying to get a refund on something or another and is going the absolute worst way about doing it.
Give me my so I can leave, bitch. Give me my money now, money. Give me my money and my drink. Give it now. Give me that bitch. That's clean up, little cunt. Lock me up, bro. Give me my so I can leave, bitch. Give me my now, bitch. Money. Give me my money and my drink. Give it now. Give me that bitch. That's clean up, little cunt. Swear to God, little cunt. Okay, keep the money, keep the change.
Yes, because screaming and yelling at the employee when you don't get your way, trashing the store as much as you can is a very interesting choice, because it totally won't. They totally don't have cameras that have watched this entire move. It totally won't, I don't know, come and backfire in your face when the police find out who you are and, I don't know, charge you for some things. I don't know, maybe with a bit of rage there was not worth it. I don't know. Here we have Karen who absolutely lost it in the middle of a store for some reason or another.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. You disrespect me. I don't give a shit. You disrespect me. And because I was smacked, you can call whoever you want. You disrespect me. You know what? I'm not gonna. No, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Somebody better do it. Hello, somebody better do it. Somebody better. I'm taking my son. Can we get another I'm taking my open another aisle. Can we get another aisle open? I'm taking it. Get somebody else to do this counter because I'm taking it. I got money. She disrespect me. She disrespect me the last time I came. She actually came. I'll come back there and looked in my damn bag. I got money, I got money. I don't need to steal. You got me mixed up with somebody else. No, no. I want my shit. I want my shit. See, you didn't like what I did, right? Just like I didn't like what you did. I didn't like what you did. Money over there. Girl, don't play with me, girl. Girl, don't play with me. Cause you want, I want my shit. I came here. Get the cops.
Stay right there.
Get the cops. Get the manager. Get whoever you want.
This way.
Cause I'm taking my shit. there for that. With me. I'm not getting in the crossfire. That's right. Baby girl, we all got something to do. I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm very sorry. It's all right. Get my phone out and call the police. Call the police. Call the police because I'm taking my I'm sorry that you feel the way you do. I was like that. When you did that to me and go to this interview home. I got another job. I got another job I need to go get. Call the police because I'm taking my stuff. I need all my stuff. I need all my stuff. Shit, I don't know who you thought I was. I don't know who you thought I was, son. Because I believe in God. I believe there's a God up there. Can you please get the manager? Can you please get the manager?
That's the manager you're talking to.
I want the manager! Can we get another lotto?
Based upon what I can gather from her incoherent ramblings is that apparently she had issues with one of the workers the previous time she was at this store, and so that justifies her actions here where she's going off like a madman. I said that sarcastically. No, it doesn't justify her actions. This is just kind of stupid and very unnecessary, and I'm not gonna lie, it just makes you look like an absolute tool or idiot depending on how your preference here. I don't know, it just seems not worth it. Here showing us another rendition of parents taking their child's sports way too seriously, we have an upset mother who goes to run up to an umpire and throws her drink at them.
Now, if I was a slapper, I'd be wrong, right?
You slap me right hand.
Oh!
You got a problem with it?
Look, man, let me tell you something. You mess around with the wrong one here.
Don't get in that bullseye! Sit down!
That woman at the end was ready to throw hands, but her partner, brother, family member, not 100% sure, or just maybe a friend, come up said, no, sit down, not worth it, let her have her angry stomp time. It's like such a silly. I love the comment from the guy. It's like, yeah, if I slapped you, I'd be wrong. And she just gets so mad at that mentioning. It's like, bro, you're the one who took your, because you couldn't hit him through the fence, you decided to grab your drink and throw the drink at him. What if that was hot coffee? That'd be a land of hot water you just landed in, or, well, the umpire just landed in hot water. You just in hot water because don't worry about the semantics. Here we have a Kevin losing his mind casually inside of a restaurant, and when this starts to occur, the worker decides to just give him a refund and tell him to get out of the store. He doesn't quite like that idea, but, well, here's the clip anyway.
Yeah, bitch, I was still on you right in front of this motherfucker. No, bro. You got me fucked up talking about your dad.
Okay. I just want everyone to see what you're doing.
Back up off me. Back up off me first. Back up off me first. Back up off me first. Come on, calm down, brother. Yeah, motherfuckers think this sweet. We'll be back.
Okay.
Hey, what?
I said we'll have the officers waiting.
Don't worry about it. I can come back the next day and the next day and all that. Don't put your phone in my face. I will smack that shit.
Get out of my face.
Put your phone in my face.
Get out of my face. Why are you walking up on me? Don't walk up to me. Do not approach me because I was over here and you approached me.
Tell Shorty to get that phone out my face, bro.
I'm recording this for my personal protection, actually.
Get your ass shot is what's gonna happen.
Yeah, don't say that. Yeah, no.
I'll be back. I will be back. Yeah, sure, buddy. Sure, come back. See what happens. Not the greatest idea to make vague threats like that. It's just brilliant, especially when you can see that she's recording you. I don't get why so many people continue to do stupid things and do really terrible things in front of a camera when they're being recorded. It's like if you just take a moment to think about things for just a wee moment, you realize, oh wait, me vaguely threatening someone whilst the camera's recording me doing so is definitely something I shouldn't really be doing, but here we are anyway. This one's a particularly funky clip. Basically what's happened here is this is the third time this person's come to get their hair done at this place here, as pretty much every single time she's complained about the expense of the actual haircut itself. So this time around, the person decided to call out the client for this exact behavior.
Price, but I also know that is not a place I'm willing to spend money on.
Right, but like there's also tact. There's tact. Like, I buy art and I get art, but I don't ever go to the artist and say this shouldn't cost this much because I could do this also. Like, that's not something I would ever do.
I wouldn't say that.
Or that it's so easy.
I would say, this is gorgeous and crap, I wish I could afford this.
That's all you have to say. Like,
and usually I do, but usually I will tell them because I feel like they might find value in what I
know,
say.
but this is now the third time you've come and booked an appointment with me and told me I like haircuts, but I don't want to pay you this much money. And the prices are there. They're right there for you guys.
Stop doing that. Just for me at this point, given I have said it before, it's the mental block on top of everything else.
Yes, but I have other stylists in between. If you're like I just told you, I mean, I'm here to help out everybody, but I have other stylists who will be able to take care of you. And if it's a hard month, we have pay what you can days. So I tell people to stay on social media. So there's days that you can come in and book.
You told me that, and I've never gotten a notification of those. How do I need to make sure?
I don't do them that often. I post them on my social media. So I will start sending out emails so that people can, because I've only done them twice. I just wanted to see how it worked.
Yeah.
And they do. People do appreciate those days.
That
right.
would be awesome. It might end up being a horrible time and I wouldn't be able to make it, but that's on me.
Right.
But
yes, haircuts can be expensive. Heck, over the past few years, I've watched like the average, like just to get my hair trim, it's gone from, I think it was like $26 a few years ago to now I'm paying like $40, $50 just to get a haircut nowadays. And that's just consistent with pretty much every barber and hairdresser in my local area, as well as driving a little further away, which then has fuel costs and further on and furthermore. It's just, like, yeah, it's expensive, but that's just a factor of life. If you don't want to do your hair yourself, which isn't that expensive, it's like, what? Here in Australia, $100 for clippers. And your partner helping you do that. And maybe some decent scissors or something along those lines, depending on how you get your hair cut. It is cheaper to do it yourself if you're willing to go through the effort. But that takes time and effort and also buying the equipment, which isn't that expensive. But again, time and effort. If you want to save time and effort, expect it to cost a little bit of your money, and haircuts aren't cheap, especially if you want to go for some more unique hairstyles that isn't just simply cutting your hair. Here we have someone having a big fight with one of the fast food workers over what seemingly is meant to be an egg roll. Roll the clip.
Yes. Oh, please the go, because I got time, bitch. I got time. Give me my shit. Give me my shit. Give me my shit. I want you to bring your ass over here with that energy. What are you going to do? Let me tell you something. You're going to fight down for sure. But I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm going to tell you what you're... I'm going to tell you... I'm going to tell you one thing. 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 Remember my face, hoe. Yeah, remember. No, bitch, you don't work here, bitch. You knew. You knew what's...
Can I get my food?
Let me get my food, please.
Damn, I'm gonna be late for work.
Let me get my food. Bitch, you lucky I don't spit in your face, hoe. You lucky I gotta go to work.
I mean, I don't pick you for a gym nut, but I suppose everyone's going to want that protein very desperately at some points in times to cause stupid stuff like this. Now, don't get me wrong, both people are very clearly in the wrong in this entire situation. Like, we don't know how this fight started in the first place, nor who actually caused this mess, but let's just say neither side weren't afraid of escalating things further. One's yelling and screaming over the counter, bending right over trying to get up in their face, and the other tried to swing. I mean, there's not much more to say, really. Here we have a very interesting conflict here, where apparently this post office won't accept the parcel because A, it's in a bag that's meant to only be used for Amazon returns, which apparently is not quite correct, and B, because it's heavier than 1 kilo, because it's 1.5 kilos. But the person who posted on Reddit, someone else responded, sifting through the information, showed off that, yeah, actually, the limit is 2 kilos for this type of thing. Let's get into the clip anyhow.
One, you shouldn't be using the bags.
Why?
They're for Amazon returns.
Who says?
I'm saying.
You saying?
Uh-huh.
So doesn't matter what bag I'm using. I can just send the parcel.
You can't.
No, I can't.
They shouldn't be given out to customers.
No, I have these bags and they're mine bags, and that's it.
They're not your. They're supplied to the post office.
It doesn't matter.
It does
I'm not
matter.
sending with Amazon. I'm sending with Royal Mail.
I'm not going to argue with you.
Okay, I just want to send the parcel.
You're not. We can't accept.
You should accept this.
Well,
Show me where it says. Show me where it says.
I'm not going to argue with you.
I'm not going to do. I'm going to send this parcel. Okay. Scan the QR code, please.
Kilo?
Doesn't
And
matter.
it's
I spoke to Royal Mail. You can send up to 2 kilos, the same price.
No, it's not.
No, it
I'm not
is.
going to argue with you.
I'm saying every day, everywhere. You should say. I am paying for this. I paid for it. You should
Up
say.
to
You take
2
it.
kilos.
You should take it. I don't care. Take the
I'm
scan the QR code.
Can't use
No, I will. I will.
Bags. I'm not taking
No, I will. You should take it. Scan the QR code.
What's the problem? He's just refusing to leave.
Yeah, I am refusing to leave. Come and scan the parcel. I'm going to send it.
The parcel, you can, two things. You
Yeah.
cannot use
Says
an
who?
Amazon return.
Show me where it's written. Show me the policy.
I don't know where it's written, but I'm telling
No,
you.
that's not true. I want to send the parcel.
Then. You're not, I'm not doing
No,
it.
you will.
I'm not doing it.
You will.
No, you will
Scan
not
the
tell me
QR
what to do.
code.
I'm not doing it.
Scan the code. You
Please
told my
leave.
father what to do, so I'm telling you what to do. Why are you arguing with my father
I
earlier?
wasn't arguing with
You were.
I'm
You
not
told him
arguing
don't
with-
speak on the phone when I'm speaking to you.
Because
He
he
can
was
speak
talking-
with anybody.
Rick, can you please leave?
No, I can't. Scan the parcel.
He's refusing to leave, Ash. Because there's two reasons.
Bro,
One,
she's
you
been
were-
very rude
I'm
today.
not being rude to
I'm
you.
not happy with that. She needs to scan the QR code and I want to send the parcel. That's it.
But there's also on the QR code, you only paid for up to a kilo, and it's a kilo.
It's the same price for 2 kilos.
It's not the same price.
It is. I take labels every day. The same price. Are you okay?
I'm not. I'm absolutely. I'll be better.
Okay.
In 5 minutes when you're not in front of me.
I'm prepared when you're in front of me. Can somebody else do it?
Leave. No, because I'm the
I'm not
manager,
leaving.
and I'm
If you're the manager, you should know your job. You should
I do
learn
know my
it.
job. I've
Go
done my
online
job for
and read the
20
policy.
years. I'm
Follow
not
the
arguing
policy of
with
Royal
you.
Mail. This is Royal Mail company. It's not your company. You need to follow their policy. I
am
paid for
following
it.
their
It's
policy.
up to 2 kilos, the same price.
Should
Two
be
three
well
ninety-nine.
aware of like the procedures, mate. But if she can't do it, if you could just try something else, please.
Bro, I'm not happy with that. Just scan the QR code. Come on, just
Sure,
come.
sure.
Just send the parcel and I'll be left. Send the parcel and I'll be
I'm
left.
not doing my job unless it's done correctly.
This is
and it's
correctly.
done.
I paid for
You're using
this.
an Amazon return
Doesn't
bag
matter
for
the
a
bag.
start.
Don't worry about the bag.
Do worry about the bag because
Why?
it's
What's the
same as if
problem?
it came in a DPD bag, we can't accept it.
Says who?
Says Royal
This
Mail.
never does like that.
She have rules and procedures to follow.
Bro, this is not the rules. This is her rules. She should follow the Royal Mail's rules. What's going on? She's making up new rules every day, bro.
I'm sorry, I worked in retail for quite a long time. Any policy along these type of lines, like any simple policy where there's like weight limits or any form of limits in that kind of way, usually there are not only signs just on the front just to let people know about these policies. These are policies that are very, very, very easy to find and point out because it's going to be one of those things where you might have to cite multiple times to multiple customers in a day. It's one of those things where these type of policies usually have better signage around them, usually is something where you get shown as a retail worker like, hey, any of these type of policies is here. Or maybe when you don't get shown this type of policy, you can always ask and someone else tends to know. Like, for example, there is a policy for supermarkets in Australia. I know it's a thing for at least Coles, where I used to work at, is that if any product that is over the price of $50, you can't do change of mind returns, but you can do change of... No, correction. That's the wrong one. Any product that's... So there is going to be occasions where prices displayed on shelves are going to be incorrect. There is a full-on written policy. There's a full-on little bit of a piece of paper that is on the front of most service desks that explains this policy in detail. If the product is under $50 and the price has been priced up wrong on the shelf itself and it comes up as a different price in the register, basically higher than what you expected, then you'll get the product for free. If it's a product that's over $50, the price will just be adjusted to the price shown on shelf and you'll pay that price instead. That is a policy that is written out on a piece of paper that's on the front of the service desk and is something that, whilst not everyone who works there will fully understand the policy, there is something easy to point to because, you know, it's kind of important that you have a policy of those type of things be easy to point out to people to read. And I would believe that a limit like this would be something along those lines where there'd be something easy to point out to show you that rule. But she didn't because she has no idea. and it turns out that she's completely wrong. There is no, like, from the information that we can tell, there's some package limits that are package limit to 750 grams and others to 2 kilos. There is nothing that limits a package at 1 kilos for anything or for any reason. So, yeah. There's a bit of a story to this clip. So, the person behind the recording here, a mother, is picking up her kids from the elementary school that is across the road from this car parking lot. This car parking lot is for a childcare center, kindergarten place called Noah's Ark, which is attached to a church. It doesn't really matter too much beyond that. Effectively, this car parking lot is meant to be used for people going to the Noah's Ark or the church next door, not for any other reasons, because, you know, it's a private business's car park, so they can kick you out. Anyhow, this interruption here is one of the staff members have come out to get rid of them for being in the car park they shouldn't be, and apparently they made attempts to open the car door for one reason or another. Anyway, the person behind the video was getting a lot of flack from the comments about, you know, this isn't a parking lot for the school across the road, it's a private car park, you can't really park here, they can kick you out, it's entirely warranted. Their response was, oh, the traffic's too much for the school, so they do this to get out of the way of traffic, yada, yada, yada. I get that. I live around the corner from a school. The traffic that occurs for that is unbelievable, but that's just the way it goes. This traffic's gonna suck when you're picking up your kids from school. That is what it is. You either deal with it or be patient and pick them up a little later than everyone else. I don't know. There's not really much you can do about that, to be completely real. Here's the clip.
Noah's Ark only. Hi! This parking lot says for Noah's Ark only.
And she just grabbed my door. Have a good day.
You're welcome.
Thank you. It's such a big deal to you that somebody's picking up their kid.
This parking lot is for Noah's Ark parents to come pick up their children.
Well, maybe you could have came out here instead of grabbing my door and asked me.
I did.
You definitely did.
The window on me,
and you grabbed it. And you grabbed my door to
You don't have
snatch
proof
it
that
open.
I grabbed your door.
We both know you did it. That's why you're smiling.
You don't have proof that I grabbed your door.
You're getting paid to come out here?
I am.
Okay.
And my boss supports me 100%.
That's great.
Because this parking lot is for our parents to come pick up their children.
Okay.
Not for Peavine parents to come. Every Peavine parent has a bad attitude, and now
I don't have a bad attitude.
for my parents to come pick up their kids.
You do.
No, I don't. You're in the spot.
People park in handicap all the time. They park in the fire zone.
So go park in the fire zone then.
I definitely will. Over there by the buses.
Because I'm still gonna call the cops on you.
And tell them what? What are they gonna do?
This is private property.
Okay, and you're
and
telling me
clearly signed reserved parking for St. Paul's and Noah's Ark
over there.
only. You need to move your vehicle.
I'm going to err on the side that because rather than trying to outright deny it, she just says you don't have proof of me actually doing that. I'm assuming she probably did try to do that, but for a probable justified reason. She was trying to talk to this person who shouldn't be parked here, trying to get rid of them rather than, you know, resulting to calling the towie in to tow them away, even though there's a high chance that by the time the tow truck arrives, they probably would have driven off at that point. So she's trying to talk to them to get rid of them that way. And when they closed the window on her and not responding to her, she tried to open the door, which you probably shouldn't do in general. Just shouldn't do that. It's a bad idea. But I can get why you did it as well.